Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 11 of my favorite 30 drummers of all time. We're marching into the top 10 just about. Number 10 will be tomorrow, of course, but today for number 11. And of course, we do this each and every day here this month in November, our 30 favorite drummers across all genres, any style of music, the top 30 that we love so much. Today for pick number 30, this is an American drummer who has played on a lot of great albums for a number of different bands. He just rejoined the band that he founded fairly recently. I'm proud to call him a friend. Let me bring to the stage Mr. Mike Portnoy. You knew he was coming at some point this month, right? He sits here at number 11. Yeah, I mean, I admire Mike as a person. I admire Mike as a drummer. I admire Mike for his passion for music, which is very, very similar to mine. Sometimes you meet that person that you're like, wow, it's like if we kind of grew up together, we'd be inseparable for our whole lives, right? Because that we have similar taste and similar love for this music. And he's a fantastic drummer, whether with Dream Theater, which now he's back in Dream Theater, Liquid Tension Experiment, Transatlantic, Winery Dogs, Flying Colors, Neil Morse Band, you name them. There's others, right? He's played with all sorts of acts and artists and whatnot. Those are the main ones that he has been with over his career, though. A great career, I would say. And will continue to be a great career because we know Mike's got a lot of drumming left in him. So let's take a look at, so I switched the Prezi app, go back to normal view. Let's take a look at my three favorite albums and my favorite song performance, shall we? So, I mean, kind of hard because there's so many notable ones, but I think three kind of jumped out at me for various reasons. And I'm going to go with the first. There's got to be Metropolis 2, Scenes from a Memory. I mean, this is a band reinvigorated by a brand new keyboard player in Jordan Rudess, who came in, replaced Derek Sherinian. This is a landmark concept album, to me, still their greatest album, and contains just such amazing playing from the whole band. And Mike is just on fire here when, whether you're talking about the Dance of Eternity or Home or the Overture or whatever. I mean, there's just so much amazing drumming on this album and from everybody in the band. This is like you listen to this and it just screams just amazing compositions, virtuoso playing. Petrucci, Rudess, Portnoy, Labrie, right? Just absolutely great stuff. Everybody in the band just absolutely knocking it out of the park. John Mayong, can't forget John Mayong, right? I know sometimes you don't on more later albums from them, you don't hear him as much as you used to, but he's still there. Yeah, just amazing. Had to be one of my picks. Next up, I'm going to go with 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, which I think is for me one of the really underrated albums in their discography. And it over time, I think to me, it's just gotten even better. I mean, The Glass Prison is just absolutely incredible. And, Mike had a big hand in writing a lot and arranging a lot of this. And a lot of this is very, very personal for him. But yeah, the Glass Prison, so amazing. There's great playing all along the massive title track on here. Then you got The Great Debate, Blind Faith and Misunderstood, right? Just good, heavy, progressive metal drumming on this. Just absolutely incredible stuff. But I would say The Glass Prisons probably has some of his most intricate playing on this album. So amazing. And then I was like, all right. So I was thinking, a couple transatlantic albums have amazing drumming. There's any number of other Dream Theater albums. Um, but I was kind of like, hmm. And this some of the Neil Morse band stuff too is pretty intense as well. But I was thinking, gotta go with Liquid Tension Experiment. Just have to. You could pick any one of them, right? You got to have at least one of them here. I'm going to go with the debut. I generally feel that this is my favorite. It goes, we did a ranking the album show of Liquid Tension Experiment, maybe last year sometime. And, we talked about how hard it was ranking their small but formidable catalog because, you know, all the albums are pretty equally great. But a couple maybe slightly more than others, right? But the debut is just, I mean, the first time I heard it, I was kind of like, is this really possible what they're doing here? Portnoy along with Petrucci and Rudess and Tony Levin on bass and stick. Just, so many great songs on here. Osmosis, you got the big epic 3 minute warning, you got Chris and Kevin's excellent adventure, The Stretch, freedom of speech, kindred spirits, all sorts of stuff. A great, amazing progressive metal instrumental album. And my favorite drum performance of all time from Mike Portnoy is also from this album. I didn't mention it when I talked about the track listing for a reason. That's Paradigm Shift. I mean, it's just insane. From to think that like all the unison stuff that's going on here at blazing speeds, with Rudess, Portnoy, Levin, and Petrucci all doing this, it's just insane. If you've never heard Paradigm Shift from this album, go check it out. That to me is absolutely jaw-dropping drumming as well as bass playing and guitar playing and keyboard playing on top of everything else. But just arguably the greatest song that Liquid Tension Experiment ever did. It's the first song on their first album together. So that's my favorite performance. As far as the albums, favorite three albums featuring Mike Portnoy, we're going to go with Metropolis 2, Scenes from a Memory, 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, and the first Liquid Tension Experiment album. Those are my choices. Down below in the comments, let us know what you think of Mr. Portnoy, as well as your pick for today, pick number 11. We'll see you tomorrow for number 10. The top 10 is coming at you starting tomorrow, each and every day for the rest of the month before we move into storytelling time for December. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page, and the Sea Tranquility membership options. Thank you in advance for all your support there. It's always greatly appreciated. We'll see you soon here with more stuff. Should have a few reviews for you here today. We're going to try and get reviews in as many days as possible between now and the end of the year because I got a huge stack of new stuff that's come out. So, today we should have Neil Morse Band, Neil Morse and the Resonance, not Neil Morse Band. It's this new project that he's got going. I should have that for you here today. We got over the next couple days, should have new Opeth for you. God, I got sitting here, new Nectar. We've got just stacks of stuff. New Rosalie Cunningham. We've got Brothers of Metal. We got the Electric Mud. We've got a whole bunch of stuff from Heavy Psych Sounds, new Nebula and Black Rainbow Split. We got new Duel, new Denava. We got Big Train Live. Got what else is sitting here? We've got new Vita. We've got the new what the hell's the Jupiter Fungus. All sorts of stuff. All sorts of metal and prog and things just stacking up here, waiting to be reviewed. New Magic Potion, new Odd Leaf. So prog and stoner and psych and metal and yeah, you name it. All coming up in the days and weeks ahead. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you real soon here with more stuff. Take care. Tomorrow morning, number 10. Take care.